and we're gonna go do a little countdown. And three, two, one. And we're recording. Man, how are you?
Very good. Nice to see you. It's been so many years.
I know it's been so long. It's been too long, man. It's been way too long. It's it's
Yeah.
it's lovely to see you. You know, it's lovely to get the opportunity to talk.
Uh, Nice to see you and very excited to know more about your creative career, where it take you.
No, I'm also excited to hear what you've been doing because I've just loved the way you've been photographing Cardiff. It's been really nice to see how you kind of photographed it in such a lovely way. It's been really nice to, and you've been posting it again and again on Instagram. It's been great seeing it.
You mean about this 360 project, probably?
Yes, there's a lot
Like,
of that, and also some of your you put up a picture which I like. It was of a T Rex
ah,
in the bay, and just and those kinds of little projects. I've really enjoyed that.
yeah. I'm sure you like everything connected to animals, isn't it?
Oh, everything connected to animals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a very predictable person. Everything connected to animals.
So, what make you choose that kind of direction with wild nature and that?
Mm.
That's what you're doing, isn't it?
Yes, nature, animals. At the moment, I've been doing a bit of everything. Like I've been doing a bit of portrait photography for the expats here,
Mhm.
but
Wow.
nature and animals. It's they're not a lot of work because you don't need to direct them, you know, and you don't they don't you know they just kind of show up in frame and you take a picture of them. But they're also beautiful, incredible, and it's lovely just getting outside and looking for them. It's like the process is also part of the fun.
And I saw you doing lots of on a boat as well.
Mm,
Um, so
yeah,
is it involved like many like different skills, or also
yeah.
wanted to ask about security, how you like measure those kind of risks or everything?
Security. I think I do pretty well at. Sometimes it gets a little bit out of hand, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. There's always someone with me who knows exactly what they're doing, which is like
Mm.
really important. Which is like madly important. There's always someone with me who knows exactly to the point what they're doing. But I wanted to talk about some of the projects you've been doing around Cardiff, and also for just for the people watching this, could you tell the lovely viewers who you are and what you do?
My name is Ruslan. I'm originally from south of Russia, from Caucasus, and I've been in UK for I came to UK to study documentary film and television in Newport Film School in Wales, very lovely place, and then really good course where we learned in small groups how to tell stories. And since graduating, I took part in many different projects. A little bit of TV. We work a little bit on different like BBC Wales documentaries,
Mm,
something to do with homelessness on the street
mm,
and some social issues. And then slowly, I moved more to kind of traditional video production, more like a corporate world, and been working with many different brands. And then back to TV a little bit. So like between,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And recently, I started to work more with art as well,
Mm,
bringing storytelling and visual things into the art. And
yeah.
maybe you saw that last project. We call it Colors of Cardiff,
Mm,
where I captured like 360 virtual
mm,
images of like people from different background who lives in Cardiff.
yeah,
So then you can like click and watch the video or photos. So everything like
yeah.
very interactive. Yeah. So I guess
No,
that's it.
no. I know I really enjoyed that. I saw the colors of Cardiff one, and I thought it was genius thing to do to like map out the city with the
Mm.
was it with a like a 3D camera?
Yeah, it's a special camera which like take photos from two sides. Actually, it's here. I just
Oh,
today
awesome.
was using it for something else.
Oh,
So a
sick.
little bit of a product demonstration. So there is one screen from this side, and then another screen from this side.
Oh man.
So this is two cameras, like it's
Hmm.
almost like a fish eye.
Yeah.
So they took two photos, each photo 180 degree, and then mechanism inside connects them into one panoramic image,
Oh,
which then you can like do whatever you want. You can upload to even to Facebook. Facebook supports
mhm,
360 as
mhm.
well.
Oh,
And also you can record videos as well. And also, on Google Map, you can actually put your photos to Google Map.
mm,
They literally, you just walk with this stick.
yeah.
You can put it on a stick and just walk it. And if there is no map on the Google Street, so for example, between few streets, there is no like street view, you can
Mm,
actually add it to Google, and then
yeah.
everyone will be using your photos to see the street, to actual streets.
Oh,
That's
that's really
very
cool.
cool.
So you,
Especially I guess in the Spain, where probably there is lots of like touristic historical like
mm.
beauty spots which probably haven't been mapped yet.
Well,
So
hopefully,
that's
hopefully I can
kind of
find some.
interesting for photographers to put their work out to the Google.
Yeah, yeah, that's really cool. And you can have people kind of, yeah, like come in and walk where you walked in a way.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I really like that. I love that I was watching some of your videos recently and I love the ones with the dogs.
The dogs. Ah, it's for 360 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, the 360
It
cameras.
gives that weird angle, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But you're getting like right up into them
Mm,
and like they're sniffing around and I don't know, I just really like the way you use that camera. It's always so much fun to watch. I was watching another one of yours recently where you interviewed a oh, forgive me if I mess some of these up.
storyteller.
Yeah, the guy with the typewriter, the really old
Yeah, yeah,
typewriter.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Instant storyteller, I think. It's
yeah,
like you basically tell him story, and he no, you give him like few words,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
like writes story instantly for you. That's
That's
very interesting guy.
how did you find him?
I just been on a festival. It's independent media or journalism
Mm,
festival. It's somewhere in the south of, just outside London. I think they have it like every year.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I just been invited with one organization, and I was thinking it's a perfect place to test my 360 camera. And I
Yes,
just was
yeah.
looking and watching for different stories. And when I saw him, because you see straight away, it's like a documentary style. You see straight away the story. You see him,
Mm,
see his typing machine, his
yeah,
outfit, his look. You straight away kind of feel there is a story.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then he been very friendly when I approached him. I had
Mm.
this chat, and yeah, and then we continue chat online because I shared video with him. He's like very happy, and
Yeah,
I like that in our profession, you
mm,
meeting so many different people and you making those connections,
yeah,
because in some professions, I guess you don't really maybe meet so many people, not really interact with them.
mm,
But I think why I choose this filmmaking path, one of the reason is because you going to see so many different people. So every project is like small world which you discover,
yeah,
and so you kind of absorb everything,
mm,
take in you, and then you tell that story
yeah.
after you've been kind of synced into it.
Mm. No, yeah, I agree. It's such a great way of like introducing a story to people. Like you met this typewriter and he has this incredible skill to basically write a story almost instantly. What was it? If you gave him like three or four details?
Yeah, you just giving him like name, like subject, something else, just
Mm.
few lines,
Yeah,
and he writes story about it. And
yeah.
it also, he write it like on a type machine
Mm.
with different colors,
Hmm.
and sometimes he use handwritten like patterns or something, so it looks
Hmm.
well decorated already. So
Yeah.
it's sort of creative writing beautiful writing and decoration of the paper and everything. So I think it's a perfect present.
Yeah, awesome, and a great subject for a short documentary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, I just enjoy those because what was I've every now and again I've kind of done the same kind of project where I've met someone just randomly on a walk or something, and they have something to do with my interests, and I'm like, right, zero in on this. And I don't know why I haven't picked it up until recently, because I've realized that my best videos are the ones where I've found somebody and I've just told their story or something like that. I've
Mm.
just kind of like listened to them, recorded it, and told their story. But no,
Yeah, I guess storytelling is something natural, isn't it? It's
Mhm.
people naturally they want to know the story. So like, what's at the end? What's happened at the end? What's happened next?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's always more exciting. A real story I found recent because I wanted to do fiction filmmaking for a while. I wanted to get into that scene.
Mm.
But when I went traveling, it was just a kind of realization that people's real stories are often more interesting. And like things that are happening in the real world are more interesting. And on your page, it says it all because like I was watching some of the ones you made about the athletes,
Mm.
and, there was what was it? There's a I don't know if I actually found the full films. If I just saw the trailers, like a lot of the boxers, that man who went running for
Mhm.
like every single day for
Ah,
365
yeah, yeah,
days.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I love the campaigns when you like raising awareness about
mm,
something.
yeah,
I love those kind of short um, format where you can like compress everything,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and also it helps to the community to raise awareness about issue.
I always wanted to ask,
Um,
do you have something to do with Now in a Minute?
I yeah, now in a minute is I've been one of the founders of this project. It's something
Mhm.
very interesting,
Yeah.
and so you want to know more about it?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. I want to know more because I was looking at it, and I kind of I was looking at it for a bit and I was going, hang on, I kind of recognize how this is all put together. And I saw
Mm.
your a picture of you on one of the things, and yeah, it just seems really interesting.
So the while ago, like maybe like how many, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago,
Mhm.
I wanted to make like a small stories
Yeah.
about people, like profiling people,
Mm.
and especially I wanted to concentrate more on kind of underrepresented community,
Yeah.
like more with like um, different cultural religious background.
Hmm.
And I started to make stories about for example, there is uh, one Pakistani uncle in by he lives by Roth Lake, and he has a horse, and he has a pony, and he has horses in Kafili, but pony stay in his house
Yeah.
just next to the lake. And he
Hmm.
takes his pony and he walks to the lake, and
Hmm.
all area like they know him because he's very friendly. He put kids to the pony, and
Hmm.
so I think I started to make short story about his life
Yeah.
because it's interesting to know like more about him. So
Hmm.
we went to his horses everywhere, and then I started to make these small stories. So every story was maybe like a minute and a half or something.
Hmm.
And then I found myself that it's very difficult to do myself
Hmm. Yeah.
because it was more like a passion rather than work. I just was
Yeah.
doing it for interest, for pleasure.
Yeah.
And the project slowly it's kind of stopped because I didn't have much time. So I thought, oh, it's a good idea, I have to do something. And I started to look for some people to collaborate and start to develop this idea deeper. And then in some local community I found few people who supported the idea, who loved this concept and wanted to push it wider.
Yeah.
And so we have about um, 4 people at the moment, and lots of
Hmm.
another like people who contribute creatively.
Yeah.
And we thought we will create something uh, um, something which is Welsh,
Yeah.
and our focus is for like Muslim independent media.
Hmm.
where we try to get that niche where it's like very specific niche where, because there is a in this kind of communities, the creativity is not, it's not something very popular. So we
Hmm.
try to find that angle and inspire other people to be more creative and platform them and encourage them and
Yeah.
support.
Hmm.
And we have different campaigns. So for example, last year, I think in the months of fasting in Ramadan, we
Yeah.
made a very cool campaign with the tea. So
Mm.
everyone was dressed in his traditional clothes and was wearing his traditional tea, because tea is something which I found it's very unique, which unites everyone.
Yes. Yeah.
You can find in so many different cultures, everyone love tea and everyone have like specific way how to drink tea.
Hmm.
So then lots of people start to taking photos and sending to us the photos, because actually it was made on the day where fasting is finished, and then you have few days of celebration.
Yes.
So on those days, people usually dress very nicely with traditional clothes, colors,
Hmm.
and they maybe visit each other, have a tea.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of campaign was very cool. Lots of people took a part, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. So we're
Yeah.
doing that kind of activities, that kind of
Yeah.
content.
No, it's just it's great. It sounds great. What was the campaign for? Was it to raise awareness for a specific group or for an event or just the company?
Uh, that specific campaign, it was very general, just about to make people active,
Yeah.
to make people participate in
Mhm.
like taking photos and telling their stories.
Yes.
Um, because nowadays, as you know, we all carry with us these magic devices
Yes.
where you
Yeah.
can
Yeah. Yeah.
where you can capture and share your story with like millions of people.
Yeah. It's crazy.
uh, so we're just trying to push that kind of creative side.
Yeah.
uh, Another time we have something about clouds, like different people taking photos of clouds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
from time to time we're like pushing different campaigns, and now we're doing something very special for Ramadan as well, for this month, for this year, because it was in lockdown, so it's like very specific.
Yeah.
Not many people allowed to gather together, and
Mm.
yeah, so we're very busy with that, and we want to be very, very Welsh as well, because there is a
Yeah.
big niche, because we try to keep the Welsh identity quite strong,
Hmm.
and hence you see the name.
Yes. Now in a minute. For those people who are listening who have no idea what now in a minute means, it's a very Welsh term. I'm not 100% sure if I know exactly what it means, but it's like I'll be there now in a minute. I'm gonna be there at some point, sometime.
And I really would love to know maybe more about you, how your journey happened. Maybe you can tell a little bit. Maybe your viewers, maybe some
Oh,
of your viewers also don't know. So
I've always,
I remember we
yeah.
we've been in Cardiff, and then you disappeared, and then you
Oh,
appeared with all these big lenses, with
yeah.
animals, sharks. So
I'm
what
so,
was in the middle?
what's in the middle? What happened in the middle? Um,
Yeah.
what was it? I finished uni. I finished university, and I was thinking I wanted to do something crazy before I entered the real world, like that, the real world, if you know.
Mhm.
And there was this internship in South Africa on a shark cage diving boat, which was in my reach, and I was like, "Oh, let's do this. This is how we enter the real world, right?" And
Mhm.
it was a terrible decision for entering the real world because it was just so captivating. It was so captivating. It was so kind of like I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I did. Like I thought it'd be something that I would do, it would be awesome, and then I could come home and, you know, live life. But then it was just like I don't want to leave and I want to go back. And I want to keep this going and the rest is history. I was just really, really, really pushing it when I was out there, enjoying every minute of it, you know, had an awesome, incredibly lucky and amazing adventure in 2019 where I got the opportunity to travel a lot of places. Super grateful for it. And I've been battling and clawing to keep it going during these past 2 years, which I
Okay.
think I've done all right with it actually, because I found those snakes up in, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say because they're quite endangered, but in the Caerphilly area, I
Oh
found
wow.
these really cool snakes there, and you know there's a pair of falcons which live on the city hall building. But no, yeah, had an awesome 5 years. I think it was 4 or 5 years, one of the two. An amazing couple years. Awesome. You know, got the
So is
opportunity to do
your
some crazy things.
so is your passion for like wildlife started on that trip, or it's something developed after you been on that on a boat?
I think it was subconscious because I loved Steve Irwin when I was a kid. Like
Mm.
that was like a big thing. I loved watching The Crocodile Hunter when I was young. So I think there was something in the back of my head which was like, you're gonna do this eventually. You may be 25, you may be 30, but it's gonna happen eventually. And I don't know, it's just I was doing, like I said earlier, I was doing a lot of fiction film making. I was doing a lot of fiction filmmaking in uni, and in and it was how do I say? It wasn't. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Like I wasn't
I
getting
see.
as excited about it. But when I started pointing my camera at the animals and also the people who work with the animals, it was just instant
Yeah.
like enjoyment. You know how it is when you don't feel like you're working.
Yeah, you kind of start to get pleasure out of all of that, and that's became like more your passion rather than
Yeah.
something you have to do.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you might have felt this. I was doing the fiction stuff in uni, and it was becoming something I had to do.
Yeah.
And the stuff that I'm doing now is something that I'm fighting to do, that I love to do. You know, that it's something I really enjoy doing. I don't know. It's just fun. It just I don't 100% sure know how it happened. I just stayed. This company couldn't get rid. This poor South African company couldn't get rid of me for the best part of 2 years.
Are you still stay with same kind of company and still doing same stuff what you started, or?
Right now, I'm on my own. I'm not working with anybody, which comes with
Mhm.
its balances of pros and cons. The pros is that the cons, sorry, is that I have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it comes with the balances of pros as well, which you know can work out. I can go out whenever I can. I can work around things, especially right now because I'm looking to get a visa in this country because I completely forgot about Brexit. So I can literally just move my way around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is life in Spain? It's like new country
Oh,
for I mean for you. Are you like settled there? Do you know language? Just
um,
tell me a little bit
poco
about
a
your
poco.
experience in
Poquito.
Spain.
Poquito español. Getting there slowly. It's a beautiful country. It's a gorgeous country. I'm still working out the legal stuff here. Like I haven't got all of the requirements for me to be able to work here. So
Mm,
everything that I have been earning has been like footage I've captured here, there, and everywhere that I'm selling with a British company.
mm,
But I'm still learning the ropes. But it's a stunning country. I went with a couple of local guys, a couple of local deer hunters to the Spanish countryside to do some
mm.
filming with them to tell their story, and it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of a bit like Wales. It rolls.
Okay. Like
The hills,
hills. Yeah.
hills, they roll and they roll, and you got these very much like Wales actually, except it's just a bit drier.
Hmm.
Got these fields of like grass and farmland surrounded
Yeah.
by these forests. Lovely, stunning.
Yeah. We in Wales really miss the sun. Now you
Yeah,
probably have a lot of it. Yeah.
yeah, it's kicking in now. Although we had this, you probably did. You have the snowstorm, the big snowstorm?
Um. Yeah. It's not, but it was, but it's not very big.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it more was in mountains, like
Oh,
in Beacon, I guess. So we
yeah,
went there to see the snow.
yes.
But
Did you
in
go?
cities,
Yeah,
yeah, very small.
in the cities, not so much.
No, not so much in the cities.
God, did you film in it? Did you go up to the mountains to film in the snow?
A little bit. I filmed a little bit. I think
Yeah.
some stuff, but more was enjoying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
try.
I
I
tried
try
to
to
film a
get
little
my
bit.
camera out. There's a patch of countryside not too far from where I'm at, and I tried to get my camera out with a couple friends, but the roads had been completely like sloshed up. We had to walk all like off road. It was a challenge. That's
Yeah.
why nothing's come up so much. Yeah.
Do you have all these kind of long lenses, telephoto lenses,
Oh yeah, I got
because of
my
your
yeah.
wildlife
I'll get him
thing?
now. Hang on, he's right over here.
It's very stereotypical.
Here he is. Here he is. My pride and joy.
Mm.
He.
So this is your main kind of
This is the main
zoom.
lens, the main zoom. It's done me a treat. I in late or mid 2019, I went I think it was around about June or July, I kind of went a bit broke
Mm.
because of all my ridiculous spending. So I came back to Cardiff.
Mm.
And the first thing I was doing is trying to find work, trying to find work. I eventually got work, which was great. And
Mm-hmm.
I got myself back up to a stable place on my bank account. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had a day off. I was walking around town and I was thinking, right, I've got this money now. I've got to, I've got to be smart. I can't spend anything. And I saw this in a shop window. And my morals went straight out the window.
Yes,
Uh,
and you got it, yeah,
and I got it
eventually.
as I should have, and I do not regret
Mm.
a penny. It was good.
Yeah, yeah. So how many millimeter is it?
It goes from 60 to 600.
Wow, that's
It's it's a
quite
real
a long distance, 600.
mm,
And
it's
then from
really
60, it's
nice.
quite universal as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at because there was a bunch of lenses which are like which go from like I think something like 150 to 600.
Mm,
But from some of the things that I've done, sometimes they get quite like the animals can get quite close.
mm,
So 150 is useless. It's
mm.
completely useless. But 60, that's manageable. That's really manageable. Like, that gives me some leeway.
Yeah, 60 is almost like a portrait.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
you can use it, I mean, even if it's close.
yeah. My old lens does 70, and that's nice. That's like a nice portrait lens. It can blur the background quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but it's quite heavy probably when you have like a
Ugh.
long hikes
Yes.
with
I
equipment.
I haven't upgraded my tripod yet.
Mm,
So when I put it, especially if I'm filming, I'll put it on the tripod, and I'll like because like if I'm filming something like from far away, or those little snakes I found over in Caerphilly, they tend
mm,
to kind of stand their ground, especially that species of snake. They kind of stand their ground and just look at you because they don't know if it's dangerous yet. So I'll put it on a tripod and I'll leave it, right? And I'll just watch the thing. And I'll see the camera do this. And then
mm.
I start having to worry because I gotta catch it.
Yeah,
So I need to upgrade my tripod.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wanted to ask as well, because you're getting close with many animals, and so how you do you have any like do you learn how to deal with them, or it's something natural, or
I think I've been lucky because I've often been in those situations with people who know what they're doing.
I see, I
With
see. So you
with
kind of
animals
learn
like
from them.
yeah, yeah, like with some of the bigger ones that happened 2 years ago, I think that was purely the guy in the car who knew what he was doing and me just being able to keep my cool. There's snakes which I've been tracking here and over in Wales. You can kind of guess them really easily. You can guess them quite easily. They're not too much to worry about.
Mm,
Sort of like sharks, elephants. You kind of have to know what you're doing, or have someone who knows what they're doing next to you. Um, and yeah, just keep you cool. Especially with that elephant video. I had this elephant encounter 2 years ago, which that was like, yeah, that was lucky. Yeah, that was keeping you cool and keeping calm, and you know, I think
Like with birds as well. With is it eagle or something? Yeah,
yeah,
few
yeah,
bit.
yeah. I've been trying to find the eagles, but I found everything that's related to one. I think they're much more difficult because I found in the same place I found the adders. I found a pair of buzzards,
Mhm.
and they're incredibly difficult because of their eyesight. They've got these fantastic eyes.
Mhm.
So like if I was maybe not a couple miles, but a fair distance away from him as he's perched on a power line, he could see straight at me and he could tell if I'm looking at him. And if I'm looking at him, he thinks, oh, that's a predator coming to get me.
Oh
But I'm not
wow.
going to do anything until he's close enough.
Hmm.
So knowing whether you're doing something correctly with a bird of prey is tricky. It's really tricky. But it's great fun. It's awesome fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
good
really
results at the end. You're getting like very good footage.
oh at the end. At the end, yeah, it takes
After hard
ages.
work, it all
After
pays off.
hard work, it all pays off in the end. And also a
Mm.
big lens. This helps. This helps a huge amount. That helps tons.
And you still and you use Nikon, I think, or you changed?
I use a Sony.
I use Sony as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
last.
yeah. Oh, they're great. They're great fun. That's the one recording us now is a Canon.
Mm.
But yeah, I use a Sony for filming because I just love the quality of film on the Sony.
Yeah, especially for photos as well, very good.
Yeah, yeah. Really
Sony
nice
is kind of
photos.
good for both for photos and videos.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
love.
I wanted to talk to you about how you were getting on in lockdown to do filming because when I was in I was in Cardiff during lockdown last year, I was really really struggling to keep things going. I was
Yeah,
wondering how you got on.
and lockdown, obviously, all events and everything they stopped, they cancelled,
Hmm.
and I've been just editing some footage.
Yeah,
Then I actually in lockdown I spent lots of time to developing this 360 technology.
yeah,
And I learned a lot and I practiced a lot. So I was like almost every day was playing with this 360 thing.
hmm
And then I developed that project actually what we talked in the beginning,
yeah,
Color Cardiff.
hmm
And when I understand what I can do with 360, I thought I have to do more than because normally what they do with 360 usually it's to like for properties for agencies like to show the property
yeah, yeah,
or something else. So it's not really like artistic way to use. And I was thinking how to use it in an artistic way.
yeah,
And then I thought, oh, how to mix it with photos, with videos.
hmm
And then I saw there's like almost like a 10 different platforms
yeah,
where you can upload 360 images and they're all different. They
mm,
all give you different options. So some of them you can edit, some of them you can't. Some
yeah,
of them you can put videos, some of them you can customize something. There's like all sort of different
mm,
videos and it's very good that we have YouTube. You can like watch all these tutorials and just learn.
yeah.
And I think a lot
Really,
of people on lockdown they spend just learning some new skills.
yeah, yeah. No, yeah. I tried learning this CGI software to try and make sharks
Oh
in
wow.
videos. It didn't go very well.
No.
It went terribly wrong. I was like, I did one video and I was like, never again. I'm never doing this
Oh.
again. This was awful. But no, I like what you said about the how you're using the 3D camera because like loads of people have used those 3D cameras to do pretty much the same thing, but you're trying to do it to use it in a different kind of unique way.
Yeah, for storytelling, still storytelling, I guess.
Mm,
Because in the past I went to one film festival in Sheffield,
mhm.
documentary, and there was a section for interactive documentaries.
Yeah,
And one of them there was like a display. They was showing one of the like refugee camp in Jordan or somewhere, and
mhm.
it was like virtual, and you can like click on everything.
Yeah,
So I really like that concept, and because you kind of clicking, and then that storage opens, and you see the street, you see the
mm,
photos, you can click to the hear sound. So I really like that interactivity, and I was
yeah,
thinking to find some similar ways of telling stories.
Yeah.
And I think now with 360, it's like slightly different, but also give a lot to combine different content like photos, videos,
Yeah.
audio files.
Yeah.
And I'm keep kind of pushing it, trying to develop and see what will happen next with
Yeah.
all this.
I've even just enjoyed the way you like. Did you use the 3D camera on the typewriter, the instant storyteller video?
Yeah.
Did
Because
you
it
use?
gives such a wide kind of
Yeah.
fisheye weird look.
Like going straight into the typewriter. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually put camera between him and his fingers typing. So he's typing like that. So camera was literally like going
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Awesome.
And because it's tiny and I put it to the stick, I just put camera like between.
Mm,
And once you film, you can choose any angle. That's the beauty with 360 videos
yeah.
that actually I think for you it's something very interesting as well.
Mhm.
You know those videos where they put 360 camera and like next to wild animals and animals just looking going around
Oh,
and
I've
looking,
not seen these
know that
videos.
kind of videos.
I've not seen them. No.
And you can put glasses and there is like a lion next to you.
Oh, that's
You're like,
amazing.
"Ah."
Oh, I
I
need to
think
get a
with your
3D camera.
access to all these animals, you should definitely try something like that.
Oh, I need to do this. I need to make some 3D video. I need a 3D camera.
Yeah, they're very accessible. I mean, they're
Mm.
not very expensive comparing to like lenses or something.
Yeah. I should get on that. I should get on that
Yeah.
because
And YouTube supports 360 videos as well, so you can
I could just put
even
it straight
with
on YouTube.
classes, you can like put these classes and watch YouTube videos.
So I could just put it straight on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube supports
Oh,
360.
that's easy.
You maybe saw some horror films, you know, when like something happened from this side, then you go to
Yeah,
this side, like in the room.
yeah.
That's also kind of developing in this 360 world.
Oh God, there's a
One
lot
of
of
niche.
there's a lot of creative. There's a huge amount of creativity going into these 360 cameras and what different people are
Yeah.
doing them for.
Yeah, some people using them for also I noticed for like capturing like historical places or
Yeah,
places like beauty spots or something. For
mm,
example, like cathedral or I don't know some architecture
yeah,
because that gives very like good angle and you can look around.
yeah. And you can
That's
see,
another very popular use.
yeah, you can see details in the photo
Yeah,
more than just like a traditional photo or video.
yeah.
Yeah.
It gives
No.
you more a presence, I guess,
Yeah.
because you can look around. Because with normal photo, it's static, so you can't really
Mm,
see anything because it was taken from specific angle,
yeah.
and that's it. You can't
Mm,
see from another angle.
yeah.
And also, recently, I noticed there's a special program. I think it's by Google. It's called Google Earth Studio.
Google Earth Studio.
Yeah, Google Earth Studio, I think it's called,
Mm,
where you can creating your account and you know the
yeah.
Google Earth thing, and
Yeah.
then they can basically you can use their content to create video.
Oh.
Like it's
Oh.
almost like from the drone and also like from
Yeah.
basically it's from satellite, but it looks like from drone. And you're
Oh.
showing the starting point and then you're showing the end point, and that soft generates
Yeah.
and export that video for you.
Oh. I gotta check
That's
this
also
out.
something quite cool. Yeah,
So
but
I
they want
need.
to give you the what's the name the logo. Yeah.
Oh, you must have the logo. You can't like rub it out.
Well, ideally they ask for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
up to people.
Oh, that's annoying. Because I was literally thinking, oh, I could do that. I could use that. That'd be great. That'd be a great
Yeah,
video.
I
But
think it's
no.
something to play around. It's quite a cool idea.
Yeah, I
I
might have
would
a play around with that. Yeah, because that sounds fun. That sounds really fun. I might have a play around with that.
because
One thing
with
I,
drones so many restrictions to fly.
yeah. I was, um, I was, drones are fun though, but yeah, there's so many restrictions to them. I was thinking of a few places around here which would be fun for a drone, but I'm not sure what the legalities are.
Yeah, and also it's
Yeah.
different from country to country.
There's is it the how high you can fly it?
Yeah, yeah, and also if you fly on some private land or something, you need permission as well.
Annoying.
Very, very complicated.
Yeah, drones are a lot of fun though. I was filming with Liam
Mm,
a while back before I came to Spain, and he wanted me to film some of his sword stuff.
yeah, with
And
drone.
oh, it was great fun, great fun. I've like it was the first or second time flying a drone.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can imagine.
it was awesome fun. They're great fun. You can get some nice shots with those. There's so many things I have on a wish list. It's crazy. Have you done much work with the athletes in Cardiff? Because if there's anything about Cardiff and South Wales in general, is that there's a lot of athletes and martial artists. I don't think I've ever met anyone who's from South Wales and they've not done some kind of martial art. Have you done much filming with those guys?
No, I just done a little bit filming here and there with some different martial arts,
Mm.
but I wish to film more.
Hmm.
I think I will in future. I really like something sport related.
Yeah.
So I think sport is one of my passions. So
Mm.
from time to time, I make some kind of sport video.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
sometime I film with one guy. He's a gymnast.
Hmm.
He won Welsh title many times, I think.
Yeah,
So we do something. We done something on Cardiff Bay with him, and planning to do more stuff.
yeah.
And also, I like to film with like martial arts,
Mm.
jiu-jitsu, kickboxing.
Yeah.
Film a little bit with boxing.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for more when all things will open again.
Oh man,
No?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. Expect that would be
Now,
good.
how's lockdown in Spain, by the way?
Um, it's confusing. We're a bit more open than in UK. I was talking to Liam about a while back, and you were saying things have constricted quite badly over there. We're a bit more
Yeah.
open here. We've got a curfew. I think it's 11 o'clock, but
Mm,
most, if not all, of the bars have reopened. Nightclubs are still closed, which is I kind of get that actually. No, I get that. Restaurants are open,
mm,
cafes are open, shops are open. Masks, you got to wear your mask everywhere. Hand sanitizer before
yeah.
you get on the bus or get in the shop or anything like that. Um, each individual Spanish community is locked
Mm,
unless you have a work permit to go elsewhere otherwise, but most of them are locked up. So it's a bit strange, it's a bit confusing, but I can go outside if I want to. I can't, I can't complain. I really can't complain, you know. How is it over there?
Um, it's still locked down and there's still many restrictions.
Mm.
So all cafe, restaurants, clubs, everything closed.
Yeah, yeah.
But it just works for takeaway. But
Mm.
generally everything closed basically, like leisure centers, everything. They just recently opened school for kids
Yeah,
until 11 years.
yeah,
And I think at the moment there's just four people from two households can meet up to four
yeah,
people.
yeah,
Yeah, they changing rules. I mean, they reviewing rules according the official statistics every month or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
so just waiting what will happen next.
yeah, it's a strange time. It's a really weird time. Looking
Yeah,
forward to it to be over so we can start filming other
yeah.
people. Yeah.
So you planning to stay in Spain? What's your kind of future plans?
Hopefully
What
stay in
future
Spain.
holds for you?
Oh man, I have no idea what the future holds for me. Hopefully Spain. Hopefully Spain. Yeah, hopefully staying here. We'll just see how the visa pans out. And hopefully staying here. Forward thinking isn't really my forte at the moment because of everything that's been going on. So I've just been kind of think month by month, taking it month by month.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
just 1 second.
No, no worries, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, taking it month by month. Just seeing how it goes. Trying to keep things ticking over, like trying to keep making videos. I was I was looking at your Instagram a couple days ago, and you were doing these cool little videos of oranges.
Uh,
But that was kind of like I was watching that, going, I should just go out and do something. You know, I should just go out and do something. Yeah, no, I quite like those.
yeah,
They were good. They were good fun to watch. Do you like watch the stuff by Nas Daily? I think it's Nas Daily.
Nas Daily. I used to watch him in the past.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but then every filmmaker, you watch him, and then you kind of they go
yeah,
up, and then they kind of do the same, not the same, but similar content, and then you
yeah,
kind of lose a little bit interest. So
yeah,
I guess it's happened naturally with many filmmakers, but I really, really like him in the beginning, and I like the concept of telling story, especially with the travels, when you like
yeah.
travel and
Mhm.
to tell story on every time on new place. I think that's very cool and exciting.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's an exciting little channel. But I understand what you mean when you like watch somebody for a certain amount of time, you kind of get
Yeah,
what they're doing and then you need to change it up. Yeah, I do that all the time. I do that all the time.
yeah, and also people kind of filmmakers, when they have something to say,
Mhm.
and when they say that and you already get it, and then they don't really say anything new, so then you kind of losing interest.
Yeah,
And I think that's happened with many filmmakers, and there is just a few who maybe more from like entertainment
yeah,
industry, for example, that
yeah,
is not really changing because it's based on maybe reviewing some other content or something, so it's keep interesting.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the majority, I think, it's when something new starting, so everyone watching it, and then when that became more like normal, or everyone kind of doing it, then they slowly losing interest.
Yeah, yeah. And it's hard to try and keep up originality. It's just really
Yeah,
difficult to keep things original. Yeah,
yeah,
it's really difficult to
that's
keep.
the big challenge for filmmakers, I guess. That's to,
Mm.
to keep this constant interest, because you have to kind of constantly changing and kind of reviewing your content, and
Mm.
kind of getting that connections with your audience, and kind of understanding your audience, what they want, where they're
Yeah,
going. It's
yeah.
like it's very hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. It's really difficult. I thought it would be easier online to try and understand what the audience wants because you get a direct feed with them.
Yeah,
But nah, I just got no idea. I have no idea. Just like, oh, I don't. I just make something, and if somebody likes it, then that's cool.
so what's your kind of online strategy? What you want to achieve online? Are you building a channel or something?
I would like to build more of a YouTube channel because, but I'm not. I've been. I was doing really well with it a couple months back. I'm not doing too great with it right now, but I am making. I'm just trying to make bigger videos. So like more about people who are in the environment, in nature all the time, doing a certain thing. Like I just interviewed a guy who was a deer hunter. I spent a day with him, and I'm editing that now. I'm trying to meet a reptile expert who takes these stunning pictures of these snakes, and and that's kind of what he does. I'll make a film about him. Um, just kind of make interesting films like that. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I think I'm figuring it out. I'm just trying to see what style is most entertaining to me because I was trying to
yeah.
make these like these like bi-weekly videos of me finding an animal, and it was just
So
getting
every
like,
time new animal.
yeah, every time new animal, and no one was watching it, and I wasn't enjoying it, so it's just like, why am I doing it? You know, it's not interesting. But then I met this deer hunter, and it's like, wow, this guy's really interesting. This guy's really interesting. He's got a unique perspective on nature. Let's talk to him. Kind of like the way you found your typewriter.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That's more like a kind of factual approach. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just and just interesting to see other people's experiences. That's kind of what I'm doing. Just, but still, just figuring it out. Yeah. How did your cycling video go? You did like a cycling to London thing?
Ah, yes, yes. So we actually, so last summer, between between lockdowns, there was a group of enthusiasts.
Hmm.
They wanted to raise money for sustainable project,
Hmm.
um, and I cycled with them.
Yeah.
So it's a youth from local mosque, and they want to convert mosque to like eco-friendly. They want to put like solar panels,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
water harvesting, bike racks, and other different projects to reduce the pollution and everything. So it's like very very like a green project.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, they have a plan to cycle from London to Istanbul.
Hmm.
And but this will be through 3 years. So
Wow.
first year was from London to Paris,
Yeah.
and this year they're planning to cycle from Paris to Italy to Rome.
Oh wow. Oh my God.
And the next year it will be from Rome to Istanbul.
Oh
So
my God.
this year we're still planning, and I may go as well, make some film.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's about, but it's very tough this year.
Yeah.
It's 12 days cycling.
Whoa.
Well, generally trip is a little bit longer with rest days, but pure cycling days it's 12 days,
Yeah.
and every day is almost between 80 and 100 miles a day.
That's big,
That's
man.
crazy. And also there is a like high like a mountains, when you go to
Yeah.
Alp mountains.
Oh,
But also it's very beautiful
yeah.
views, I guess, on
How are
that
you
road.
planning to film that?
Um, I'm I'm still developing ideas, but
Yeah.
I'm planning to choose few people around them to build a story, maybe 3 people,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I will put like a GoPros to their bikes,
Mm.
and I will be filming on the site as well. And then
Yeah.
every like 3-4 hours we have a stop,
Mm.
and that stops obviously I will film more,
Yeah.
like, and try to put it as a story, to talk about challenges, to talk
Yeah.
about motivation and
Yeah.
that kind of, maybe something go wrong.
Yeah. Man, that would be an incredible. That'd be awesome to do. Because, like you say, that would be a beautiful trip, like all that way across that kind of different geography. It would be murderous, but it would be beautiful at the same time.
Yeah, I like it because I like cycling and it's something to do with nature, and also as a content it has like lots of stories, they struggle with structure.
Yeah.
They don't have like beginning, middle, and end
Mm.
for storytelling. But with this kind of cycling trip, you clearly have a proper structure. So like
Yeah.
getting ready for the ride, actual ride, and at the end they like get to the Rome. So it's
Yeah.
like
There's a
road
your
road movie.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Your free act structures there. I love that when I film something and I know exactly how it's going to fit together. That's like
Yeah.
that's a really nice feeling. That man, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be a huge trip, but that's going to be a really cool, and also it's a nice community project as well. You know,
Yeah, it's really like a youth driven project, and they want that kind of change, and they want to be part of that sustainability movement kind of.
yeah,
It's very interesting, and we're already discussing with some channels
yeah,
who will be potentially commissioning our documentary project. So
awesome.
it's very interesting.
So they'll put some money behind it, or they'll like publish it.
Yeah, yeah, they will
Oh
commission to
yeah,
make the
sorry, yeah,
film.
sorry. I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man, that'd be
we
amazing.
we're still in the process, so there is no like we don't have any like a one big commissioner yet. We just
Yeah.
conversation stage.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. This is the talking about it, like the planning. The worst part is the planning.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
but it
man.
has all that elements of interest,
Yeah.
like the story, visually very interesting,
Mm.
and geographically.
Yeah. Extremely interesting geographically, and just yeah, like a nice community story as well. That would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Are
That's
you
all.
doing much documentaries? You get involved to any documentaries, or you more like
Um, I've
on
been
another
doing all
side.
my stuff online. All of my stuff's been online, you know. So, and I've been enjoying it. You know, I'm not gonna say that I'm not enjoying it. I really enjoy it. You know, I like seeking out people, talking to them, filming them, and then putting it online. My thing is just getting more people to see the stuff coming from me, because I had a few videos which were like these little clips, you know, these short clips which were sold 2 years ago in 2019, at the end of 2019.
Mm.
They got a fair amount of views. They got a really nice amount of views, a couple 100,000 views.
Wow,
And I
that's
don't,
big.
yeah, it's big. It's really, really lucky that that's happened. But when but it's been on like other people's pages, you know, people who've
Mm.
commissioned it.
Mm.
And I look at my own page. I'm like, well, why doesn't it happen on my page? So yeah, just
Mm.
trying to work that out, work it out. Like I
Yeah,
said there, like I said when I'm with the film, with the videos I'm making, just trying to work things out, and you know, trying to. I keep saying I'm trying to figure it out. Like it's, I say this to my girlfriend all the time. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, but you know,
yeah.
that's exactly what's happening.
I guess life is about trying different things and figuring out
Exactly. Yeah,
what you love to do.
exactly. I know you're a bit pressed for time. When's that meeting you got to get to?
Well, meeting is at 5, but I need some time to prepare
Of
as well
course.
and get there.
Um,
So yeah,
no, no
ideally,
worries.
have to
No
love
problem.
to soon.
And I think no, no, it's okay. My I was just looking at all my cameras. They're
Yeah,
stopping.
yeah,
They're getting tired now, so I might have to stop this
yeah.
one. Man, it's awesome though. Thank you for, sparing some time. I know you got incredibly busy schedule, so thanks for sparing this time.
Well, it's not very very busy, but this specific days it's like getting a bit busy. But
Yeah.
always nice to chat to you, and I hope maybe we meet somewhere.
Oh
Maybe
no.
on our cycling trip, I will like turn to Spain, maybe.
Yes. Yes.
Or
I'll
maybe are you planning to come to Wales as well sometime?
um if this visa thing doesn't work out, I think I'll be back in Cardiff
Mm,
because it's the best place to get to. When all
yeah,
of this blows over, when all this chaos blows over, definitely, 100%. It'd be nice to
yeah,
come back for a little bit,
yeah,
just to hang out for a bit. It'd be really nice to come back. But
yeah. Be
right
nice
now,
to catch up when you're back.
no, it'd be nice to catch up over a tea.
Yes, yes, I know many good places now.
Yes, I'm in. I like this. I like this. No, yeah, definitely. When
Yeah,
all this
that-
craziness blows over, definitely, 100%.
yeah.
My main aim though is just to try and cement myself here,
Mm,
and it's so convoluted. I'm like, yeah,
yeah. No, it's very nice to see you doing all this creative stuff. When I check your Instagram, it's always
yeah,
very exciting to see all this nature stuff, and
yeah.
seems you really enjoy it.
No, it's great fun. I,
Yeah.
I love checking yours as well, seeing what you get up to with the 3D camera. No, the 360 camera,
Mm.
and
I'm also like yourself. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like just trying to figure out,
yeah, same. I've no
just
idea what's
trying
going
and
on.
putting something to keep it alive.
Yeah, keep it alive, keep it going. But hey, it works out quite well. I put up a clip. I'll let you go in a minute, but I put up a clip on my Instagram today of this
Mm.
little lizard that I lifted up this rock, and this lizard ran straight past my GoPro.
Mm.
And it seems that seems to be doing all right. It's doing a little better than some of the sharks I've put up. So there you go.
Yeah,
That works out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you trying something on TikTok? It's very also
I've not
popular.
tried it yet. I don't know why I've not tried it yet, but I should.
Because
Yeah,
if you have access to animals, because animals is such a like how to say such a kind of people always love to watch
yeah,
animals.
yeah.
And TikTok is very short, so if you like find most interesting bit of that
Mm,
of your encounter with like specific
yeah.
animal, I think that content look
That
good
could
as
do
well.
well. I got a friend on TikTok who started a TikTok of just great white sharks,
Mm,
and it blew up. He did really
yeah,
well. It was awesome to see how quickly
yeah,
shot up. It was awesome. It was great to see that, and he just did tremendous numbers in such a short time. It was awesome. It was really cool. So
yeah,
I don't know why I didn't look at that and go, I'm going to do TikTok now.
yeah.
I
They're
just
pushing algorithms, in
mm,
TikTok. in the past they was pushing a lot. I have one video like 400,000 views or something like that.
Yeah.
But some videos they don't really push. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
especially last months or last few months, it's became very slow for some reason. Because I
Yeah.
tried to put few videos which I thought will do well, like with Orange One, for example, but they just went like normal videos, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like 100, 200 views, something like that,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
very strange for TikTok because in the past there was really like pushing.
Yeah. 400,000 views that's crazy big. That's really big. Yeah. That's really awesome. And
But we'll see what's happened.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I do okay on Instagram Reels. That's kind of like Instagram's TikTok, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Almost the same, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, almost the same. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. They're figuring it out too, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you go. Yeah.
Let me go.
No, no, no. I understand you're busy. I've caught you on your busiest day, but it's just been really nice talking to you.
Yeah, same. Because I haven't been in touch for I don't know how many years
I know.
since Rose Park parallel bars. Yeah.
Yes, the yeah, Road Park parallel bars. That's the first place I'm going when I go back to Cardiff. Is
Yeah,
Road Park parallel bars. That's
yeah.
where anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Left bars as well for many years. I mean, sometime I go, but maybe I don't know, once in a few months.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't want to look at myself doing a pull up right now. That'd be a sad state.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna put these cameras out of their misery.
Yeah.
No, thank you, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So it'd be nice to stay in touch and